the one where the account was opened at NCB. It was opened with no money in it. And I didn't know you could open an account with no money in it. A couple of days later, there was a deposit of a little over 143,000 US dollars, which came from SSL. And in the context of the discussions which we have been having about SSL, I believe that the Prime Minister needs to address this and explain how and why that money came into his account from SSL. It was deeply concerning to me, and I'm sure that it must be deeply concerning to all the people who not only lost money, but know people who lost money. And the number one concern is what happened to old money.
Welcome again to Life with Jennifer JM. I am your girl, Auntie Jen. And my viewers, my friend, my subscriber, hope you're doing good, hope you're doing okay. But some serious thing are going on in the political scene, and sometimes we ignore some of the stuff and we may not pay much attention to what is going on. Now, with the recent attack and demonstration that was organized by, according to what you see on the social media, Nelson, and you see Vegas him in it to go attack the IC, that the IC report is not right. Now this is something of concern, for us as a people, that if there's when we want to bring the country into a disrepute, when it suits we for all name call, it's okay. Like when Dwayne Val's name did call and everybody come out and say, yeah, and the labor right there have it. And then I don't say I'm a bipartisan here, because when for Dwayne Val's come out, Mr. PNP, I was one of them who start to lick out, I say, if him ever in it. But when the whole thing come out and you understand what was happening, it's different. I never really seen a PNP because say them are going to keep the demonstration up by the Integrity Commission office. And when you see certain people have certain questionable character, but them want demonstration against taking up for PM, you wonder to yourself. No, there is something else that I'm looking at, my people, where a lot of us maybe overlook. One of the reasons why you see the JLP are trying to attack the Integrity Commission, it's to drive fear also into the FID, that persons will say, well, boy, we don't want to get into the mix-up, we just left it, make it go on. That's what they want. I want to demand that it must be certified. How can he be certified if he don't want to provide the information? Anyway, there's an article that I have. I want to share it with you because I find it very interesting. And it is saying, IC is no luxury. The IC is no luxury. The existence of the Integrity Commission, which has been the subject of sneering attack in recent time, is not luxury. And that is true. Because we see where one of the time, one of the directors were attacked. They tried to unalive him. So it's no luxury. Neither are other oversight bodies such as the Financial Investigation Department, the FID, which tool will likely become a boogeyman for the political partisan if, as the IC recommend, it proceed with deeper investigation into the Prime Minister financial affair. The institution is going to come under serious attack too. The institutions like these are part of the National Armory for Economic Growth and National Development. Put another way, the Integrity Commission and the FID are critical rampart against those who might be inclined to exploit their public office for private gains, which is why they must be defended. So we need, as the people know, who see people are going to retaliate against them when they come out. The well-thinking Jamaican should come together and retaliate back against them who want to retaliate against equal rights and justice and truth. We can't have when we talk. So what will oversee us? We're just going to run like a one-man ship? No. Jamaica, in common with many other emerging market economy, faces unique challenges, which deepened this concern over the last quarter century. It has seen an annual average GDP growth rate of less than 2% per capita. I wonder if I hope my friend watch this because I'm talking about economic growth, but we're not growing. Has been even lower. National productivity has declined. While slow growth can appear to be a pure economic problem, its impact extends much further. We must go research before we talk foolishness and see what is happening. Now, for all of these things, I want to say to you, the outside world are watching. I watch what going on. For when economies experience slow or weak growth for extended period, the state and government revenue often weaken. The state capacity to fund essential institutions like the judiciary, law enforcement, and regulatory bodies, as these institutions erode their ability to enforce laws and prevent corruption, diminish, creating a feedback of loop institutional decay and economic underperformance. What the article is saying, when the country now grow, the people them are going to try to get money by ways and means. And if the economy of Jamaica was booming according to what the JLP want to profess to the Jamaican people, there would be no need for all of them something where the Prime Minister is trying to do. Enough of these things is to help to push some things for to make the government look bad. Indeed, there is ample research covering over 150 countries over the last 50 years show that periods of low growth are often accomplished by political instability and social atrophies and unrest conditions, and further undermine trust in public institutions. The country not growing. They make them fool, you know. People come in and build, investors come in and build this, that, and in Jamaica bet nothing on a free, and out so we are build nothing if we say it's ours. Not even road where them are boast about. And as economic hardship and inequality, the competition for limited resource can lead to the proliferation of patronage network, where political power is used for personal enrichment. Let me do it again. Where political power is used for personal enrichment. When this happens already, fragile institution can do it for corruption. In the circumstances, politicians may be inclined to prioritize short-term political gain over long-term national development, and public officials perceive value, if not virtue, in exploiting their position to gain access to state resources. In other words, corruption can become a survival mechanism for both elites and ordinary citizens. We are seeing it with our eyes in our society. We can't play blind, we can't play deaf, and we can't play dumb that it is not happening among us. We see it. We see where the scamming take over. We see where extortion take over. That you can't even park on a roadside. You see where a councillor was park, and because she never pay, man fire up lick pan her because she never pay for park. Yes, it happening. When you stop act like it not happen. That's what happen when the country now grow and we want to make believe. Jamaica provide an apt case study of the interplay between economic stagnation and the authority of a risen as rise in corruption. We can't play that. We see the long period of and wage freeze in the public sector from the 90s until recent trope of ample evidence of spiraling malfeasance in the public sector as rule governing public and private interactions severely. It weakens. In this environment, the evidence suggests government officials demand bribe. Government officials demand bribe, sometimes implicitly, for the service they are paid by taxpayer to provide. Like when them a fix the road and they take it and a brag and a boast by and I want demand if you vote for them to fix the road. That is their duty. And when they go repair up the health center, they want to say we will repair the health center and want demand of you to vote for them because they fix the health center. What is their duty to do? You don't vote for people to do their duties. That's what you were voted to do. And then when you vote them back in, the thing become weaker because them now go fix it again till when the next election near for come. And use the same format over and over and over again to trick the people. But we're not wise. We are not wise. And then when you come to show people truth, you can be a target. You can be a target. And then we all try to analyze you. Businesses may often kick back to secure contracts in this environment. The line between public duties and personal gain become increasingly blurred. It become what? Increasingly blurred. And surprisingly, the opinion survey consistently show that upward of 7 in 10 Jamaicans believe they live in a corrupt and a high corrupt country. 7 out of 10. And if you add me to it, you make 8. I see it, man. I see. Remember, we grew up in a time when we would have seen things differently. Know what it was to have integrity, manners, respect towards each other. And we see a total. Nobody don't respect nobody again. You don't notice all nowadays, I know whole woman, whole girl, whole this, and then just talk to you anyhow. We couldn't dare do that when we were growing up. So when you find, say, discipline, breakdown, everything breakdown. Everything breakdown. So, ultimately, corruption distort market and lead to ineffectiveness in public spending. And as the data highlights, severe threaten. It's threaten our democracy. And you can see that democracy right now is threatening Jamaica. When people have the audacity, that our public servants are being investigated, don't want to communicate with or investigate them, and they have people on the outside defending them and trying to draw the other party in at it and to say the other one did do this and the other one didn't do that. That you see that we're not going. You see where we are heading. We are heading slowly down. We are heading slowly down into destruction, Broad Road. That's where we're heading. We have to take a grip of ourselves. We have to see if we can catch a grip of it to see if we can salvage anything out of it before it become total destruction. Alright, so both in the 6 years, let me read. It is against this backdrop that Jamaica has established institutions like the Integrity Commission and its predecessor body, including the Contractor General, which you know the Contractor General was used to before, which were submitted in the new agency, the IC policy, the award, and the implementation of government contracts, as well as the wealth of legislators and some category of public servants who annually have to file income, assets, and liability statement with the Commission. Now face hostility. Now we are seeing the oversight body is now facing what? Hostility. But in 6 years of the operation of the IC has often face hostility from people across the political divide over whose financial conduct it has oversight. This antagonism has grown especially bitter over the last 18 months since the Commissioner clumsy angling of the report of an investigation into certain action by Prime Minister Holness during the first half of 2000 when he was Education Minister. So I just know them investigate him and find fault with him. Even beyond that, if you don't remember all of this. So, you know my people, very lovely article. Listen, if we as the people cannot stand up for right and we embrace the wrong, then you're knowing that we're a nation lost in bribery and corruption. And it seems like we will embrace and support that at any cost. And our mindsets need to be changed. My viewers, my friends, and my subscribers, like, share, and subscribe to the channel Life with Jennifer JM. Leave a comment and the conversation continue. What you think about this blatant attack on the Integrity Commission? Let me hear from you. Catch you next time. Bye.